Okay, everybody, I'm at King of Prussia in Pennsylvania at the REI Co-op. I came off the trail to change out some gear and get some new things, some different gear that I needed. And so I was able to come off, take 2 zeros, one today, one tomorrow. And I'm changing out gear here. Been here a couple of hours actually, and they've helped me out quite a bit. So I want to go in and get just a short video inside the store. Very helpful today. And just wanted to post this a little bit about REI, the awesome store, and a lot of my gear has came from them originally and now. So here I am inside the store. They got a lot of clothes. They got a great bike shop here, and just been an awesome store. They got 2 levels, downstairs and an upstairs. It's a little different layout than what I've had at the other places, but hey, and a little bit different layout, but it's been good. And all these folks has helped me out quite a bit. They got a great bike shop here, and really great, a whole lot more bikes and stuff than the one I'm used to in Georgia. But I think there may be more people bikes here. It's in a bigger town, I think. So anyway, it's awesome. Enjoyed shopping here as I always do. I got actually a lot more workers here, it seems like, than the ones in Georgia, but been pretty cool. Very helpful. I got me several things. I got me a new air mat while I was here. Some new gas canisters for my stove. I got some new things, and so there's the headlamps I got. Some of the ones I got. I got a black diamond headlamp. I've had it, carried it all the way. And anyway, they got an awesome selection of tents. They got pretty much everything you want. So anybody, if you need anything, you might want to come in. And what I do is I take you upstairs and show you around. And they've just a little bit different than what I'm used to. Everything at the stores, at the REI stores that I've been to at home, they just have one level, but here they have 2. And this dude up here at the top of the stairs is checking out something on my boots. So I'm gonna be able to talk to him in a minute. I'll be back with you in a second.
Fantastic.
And so anyway, this is the top level, and we got all the clothing up here. I was able to try on several things up here and change out some things that I had that I've been needing. I've lost some weight, so I had to downsize on some things. And I was able to try on some boots. I got ladies wear over there. I didn't go in that section, didn't need to. But that young lady over there helped me with shoes, with my boots. And then there was another one back here. I don't see her now, but I was able to get some, check out some boot sizes that I need. I'm gonna have to upsize. My foot's swole a little bit, and so I'm gonna have to go up a size. But everything's worked out real well. I mean, there's been about 10 different people helping me while I was in here, and maybe 12, and just been awesome. And there's actually another hiker in here somewhere that is getting ready to hit the trail. She's actually going to go to Maine and do a southbound hike. And talked to her for quite a while. And just been a great time here. I learned something new every time I come into REI. And try to take some kind of information away, something new. And just a different experience each time. And it's always beneficial to everything. If you, it don't matter what you're shopping for. Anything outdoors, they pretty much can help you, really. And I recommend the store, King of Prussia, REI. Okay, good morning everybody. I'm at the Howard Johnson's in Allentown, Pennsylvania. I'm taking a 0 day today off trail. I was able to take one yesterday, went into REI, as you'll see on my videos. I changed out some gear and done some different things, modifying that and downsizing a little bit for the summer stuff. But anyway, I'm back here at the Howard Johnson's where I stayed last night. I met up with a biker group here this morning, having a little breakfast, and just awesome. They're actually from Vermont and New Hampshire area, and they're down here riding. They rode down here to Washington D.C. to Rolling Thunder, and what that is that's recognition of the veterans. They do that every Memorial Day, from what I understand, and just awesome. I had a good time this morning talking to them. They're, for the most part, they're all firefighters. And so they've grouped up. They're from different fire departments, I think, and they've kind of grouped up and rode down here and went to this memorial for the veterans. It's just an awesome thing, and I'm going to get to video them as they're fixing to leave the Howard Johnsons and head back home. So I'm going to video them their bikes and as they fire off and head out. And just thought I'd get this on there and say I appreciate their service as firefighters and everything that they do, and appreciate all the veterans. And it's Memorial Day weekend, and look like maybe this will be a good way to honor the veterans. So thank you very much, and we'll see them fire up and head out. Okay, good afternoon everybody. Just gonna do a short one and brief you in on what's took place the last few days. I came into Port Clinton a few days ago. Got a ride to Hamburg by a wonderful trail angel named Iceman, and got picked up a package I had there at Hamburg post office. Made it back to Port Clinton, and then I hiked I don't know, 6 or 7 miles, I think, north of Port Clinton to a road crossing to a where I could be picked up. I got picked up. I took 2 0 days there and off trail. Went into Allentown, Pennsylvania for 2 0 days. And I want to say I spent 2 days with my wife, Natasha, Allentown, Pennsylvania. We went to the largest mall, I think, in the world at King of Prussia, Pennsylvania.
and I stopped there at the REI, did some gear changing, replacing some few things that had worn out. So spent some time there, hopefully get a video on the REI there at King of Prussia, and then just spent some time resting and eating town food. So I've ate my plenty, ate my share, and enjoyed that. Enjoyed the 2-0 days. Glad to be back on the trail. It's a lovely afternoon. I've been back on here about an hour, and it's kind of a rainy afternoon. Not real hot, but just good and wet and damp. Everything is. And I'm not going to do a big day. I'm doing about 9 miles total, I think, or so. And my plan is to try to make it to the next shelter, and hopefully stay there for the night. So it's going to be about 7 more miles on the trail today, 7.5 maybe. And so I got to keep moving. Rain's supposed to come back in a little harder in a few hours, so I would like to try to beat that if I can. But just want to say thank you to Natasha for coming up and meeting me, and allowing me to take a good break. And she had to drive quite a while to get there to see me, but I think she was glad to do that. I know I was. So glad she came. So I'm glad to be back on the trail as well. I can say without a doubt I've missed the trail. 2 days. Glad to be back on it, and moving forward. Now, got some friends on the trail behind me, coming behind me. Won't mention names at this time, but glad they're on the trail, and hoping some of them's gonna catch up to me and be able to hike together a few days further up. So that Blue Rocks campground sign that I had on there just a minute ago, I need to say, as y'all know on my videos, I try to keep everything clean. I try not to keep the language clean. I try to keep I don't have drugs or alcohol on my videos. No bad language. And I try not to do anything negative on the videos either. To this point, I've tried not to do anything, post anything negative on hostels or anywhere that I've stayed. Try not to do that. Try to keep everything positive on the videos. But I do want to say that we had a bad experience at the Blue Rocks campground in Pennsylvania. It had been recommended to me by another hiker to go there. I think she had maybe a decent experience last year, but she said it wasn't necessarily anything that she'd go back for there. So, but it was a kind of just a big campground to where I could go. So anyway, I had scheduled to go there. We did. When Natasha picked me up, we went to Blue Rocks campground, which wasn't far from where she picked me up, just a few miles drive time, and had a really bad experience. I don't really want to get into the details. All I can say is they gave me a map and told me to ride around, pick out a campsite, showed me a selection of the ones I could pick from. So I rode around. I actually wound up spending about an hour and a half in the campground, riding around, looking at it, checking it out. I checked out the bathroom facilities, everything. I checked out several things. Bathroom facilities was not up to par. I've stayed at a lot of hostels that was cleaner than the bathrooms were there at the campground. It was a very large campground, a lot of campsites, campers and tents as well. I would think as big as that campground is, that they'd have somebody straightening up and cleaning the bathrooms more regular, but don't think they did that too good. I mashed a button on the shower, which was a time release button. I think you maybe only, when you mash the button, you maybe only have about maybe 15 seconds or so that the water runs, and then it cuts back off. So you just have to keep mashing the button to get a shower. But anyway, took a long time to get hot water to come out of it. So if you want a hot water shower, it'd take you a while. But anyway, picked out the campsite I wanted. And went back, paid for the site, got my tag to put in the car, drove back up to the campsite. And when I got there, some guy was there and had set up his tent and had all the stuff out on the picnic table. And what the deal was they had actually sold him, had him pay for a site. He reserved another site, a different number. I think it was like 610, and we had maybe number 71. But he decided he didn't like his, so he moved over there on 71. I got up there, he was set up. I go back down to the office and let them know about it. And they didn't want to make him move. They told me that I could either pick another side or leave, basically. So, my option was my only choice then at that point, because I done picked out the one I wanted. I just decided to take my money back. I left. And, I don't know that was the best move for them, but it is what it is. I don't know. I know out here on the trail we don't have to deal with all such as that. It's first come, first serve. That's the way it is. But there that was operating a little different. They wanted you to pick out a number. He picked out his, I picked out mine. He decided he changed his mind before I got back, which I don't see how that was right, really quite correct thing to do. But I know if I'd have been him, I wouldn't have done that to somebody else. So anyway, management there at the campground, I don't think handled that properly. And there's other things there too. I'm not going to get into so much negative stuff. All I say is all these hikers coming up and down the trails that's watching this video, anybody that plans to stay at Blue Rocks Campground, I'm not going to recommend them as the place to stay, okay? And it is what it is. There's probably a lot of you watching my videos that has stayed there, and there may be some of you watching it that will stay there in the future, but I'm not going to recommend them as the place to stay on my videos, okay? And I'm not going to tell you everything else that was negative that went on, but that's enough. It is what it is. Y'all can make the choice. If you want to stay there, then stay there. But I definitely wouldn't recommend them as a place to stay. So that's all I got to say about Blue Rocks Campground. I won't go back. I won't be back there. And I'm gonna hike this trail. I can tell you right now, I'm gonna show you a picture. I'm fixing to get into some rock. Okay, everybody, we're at mile 1,225. Pulpit Rock, about 1,500 feet elevation. Normally there'd be a pretty decent view right here, from what I've heard. But today, you're not going to be able to see anything. It's so foggy. That little rain, light rain here, and fog, you're not going to be able to see anything today. It's just the way it is. But normally this would be a good view. Hate to miss that, but that's just another part of the hike, you know. Some you get some you don't. They got something over there. I don't know what it is. Tempted to go over and see. Just see what this is over here. I'm wanting to move on up the trail. I need to get where I'm wanting to go. But it's gonna take time. We're gonna go over and check this out. There's several little buildings and some signs. We'll see what it is. So, looks like it's private property. So I'm probably not gonna be able to get on it. But we'll get a picture of it from this side. So. Yeah, somebody's don't really know what they got going on right here, but I can't go no further. Private property, so don't know what it all is. A little dome-shaped houses, huts, but maybe a farm there. It was grassy. It was like grassy ridge top there, but somebody may live there. I don't know. Don't really know what's going on, but I'm moving on up the trail. Looks like it's going to be rocky for a ways. I was hoping that it'd be where I could cruise on through it pretty quick, but I don't know what it's going to be. I'll have to take it as it comes and cruise on through it. Now, everybody, I don't know who would have come this far in and pile up a pile of rocks like that. I don't know what the purpose of it is. I bet there's a reason for it. Don't know what. But I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add to the pile. Okay? I think if that'd only be the right thing to do. I don't see a loose rock. Look like everybody's picked up all the loose rocks and added to it. But right here's a small one. I'm gonna pick that rock up. And I'm gonna go over here and add that to it. I added that to the pile for whatever reason that might be. Well, folks, it's still wet, rainy, just messy, foggy, you can't see far. Old dreary day, and rocks everywhere. These rocks in the trail, these rocks beside the trail, up the hillsides. A lot of rocks.
Okay, everybody, we're at Eckville Shelter at mile 1,232. And I've been here about 2 hours this afternoon. And this lady rolled in about an hour ago. And I just now found out who she is. I've heard a lot about her over the past year or so, 2 years maybe. But I'm gonna let you tell it. Give everybody your trail name.
I'm Ghost Hiker.
And how did you get that trail
I
name?
got that name in the Smokies. It rained every day, and I have a gray poncho that I threw on, and I looked like a ghost taking off into the woods.
And how many miles have you done on the AT so far?
Oh, I don't know. I have roughly 650 to go
How
to
about
finish
that?
it, so
All right.
I don't know the number.
So she's out here. You trying to finish it this year?
I'm trying to finish it.
How about that?
I'm gonna finish at Mount Washington.
Is it all going to be north from here?
All north.
All right.
All north. It's been great. It's
And,
been fantastic.
And we've both got a friend that's coming behind us. That's probably about 2 days behind us.
Just Dave. Woo-hoo.
How about that? Can't wait to see him. And
Hey,
so-
Just Dave.
so let me ask you, what do you like most about the Appalachian Trail?
Oh. I'm not real sure, but I think it's just the magic and the people. The magic of it all. It's absolutely wonderful. The solitude, the peace, it's wonderful.
All right. Well, thank you, and hope to see you up the trail.
All right. Happy trails.
All right.